They're all over. How about Bruce?
I'm in video production. How would you suggest using integrating video and YouTube into social media?
How important is it? Is that fair?
How important? Because a how part is a slide share and Google presentation application issue. There's the answer to the how part.
Okay, how important?
Critical. Mission critical. Absolutely. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, and on your LinkedIn profile, you are literally creating a picture with words. But you can also have your picture at the top of your profile. JD, I saw today, has a brilliant video presentation in his LinkedIn profile. It really, you know, on Facebook, when I first really started getting involved in Facebook, I put up pictures, but then I also did a flip cam, and I created a little video story, diary, of this is Lori going to Nashville to film a DVD series, and here I am at the Stars home, and here I am in the studio, and here I am going back to Denver, here I am at the, you know, and I literally created a story with video, and my Facebook friends went from 120 to over 400 in about 6 weeks, and I wasn't doing anything to build, per se, my network. So people were just following because they were interested in the story, and video creates the story for me.
And the flip video camera launched all of that, did it not? I mean, did that not start? I mean, who knows where it'll end, but that's what started. It was flip video.
I will also say that I'm a personal branding guy, and there's no more powerful disseminator of brand than video. How many people here would classify themselves as visual learners? I think there's your case for video. We're more prone to remember something we see with moving pictures, with text, with content, with color, with pizzazz, with guts, than we are to just have content on a page.
How do you get the video to start when somebody clicks on your profile without having to go down to slideshow?
There's no voluntary launch. It's strictly a Google YouTube platform where you have the little wash mark of the arrow, the start arrow. You have to click it to engage.
You don't want it to either.
There are some of them that start automatically. I know what you're talking about. It's a configuration issue, and typically when you're dealing with applications on LinkedIn, you got to go to the application site itself to get the richness, as opposed to the limited features that are on LinkedIn itself. You got to go to slideshare.com, not be dealing with SlideShare on LinkedIn. And the same thing with TripIt and some of the other applications. You really need to go to the mothership to get the real configuration that you're looking for the most part.
Sounds like
Somebody I clicked on, and he waited 2 minutes and his video started.
And I've had them start right away, so
Just for the most part, you don't want to do that though, because you don't know where people are, and that kind of thing surprises them. You just don't know where they are.
we wouldn't do it. Our recommendation would be not to auto start, but you need to know where to turn it on and off. So that was part of the question.
sounds like video is a good biz to be in.
There's a
Or underutilized. I know. I saw a young lady. Please.
So my question is, I've been reading a lot about video resume, and do you think that people should now start to create video resumes and have them on their LinkedIn page?
Was that a question?
Yeah.
That was a question. Did you hear the question mark at the end of it?
I have seen that as an area of subspecialization with videographers. And I've even seen it on a news segment on, I think it was local news, WMAQ, did a feature on the video resume. When I was doing LinkedIn presentations for job searchers, I would get the question about whether or not I thought it was appropriate to have a headshot on the LinkedIn profile because of all the discrimination aspects that could be tied into it. Well, just imagine where that argument goes with video. I'm a huge proponent of both the headshot and the video and giving people an opportunity to remember you, because let's remember, we're in the networking world, and if we're meeting 100, 150 people a week, you have to give them a fighting chance as to who you are with a very accurate professional photo. And with video, if you can tie in your value proposition, whatever it is, whether you're selling telecommunications products or looking for a job in marketing, same type of branding.
Keep in mind that HR professionals have the opportunity, as do you, to go into your LinkedIn settings and turn off being able to see anybody's picture. So that if you're concerned about your picture, they have to turn it off. You don't have to, you can, if everybody's just that horrible to you. But on a video, you can't turn it off. But a lot of recruiters are using video very well as a first interview to answer typical common interview questions. It's an opportunity for you to stop the tape, edit, get the best photograph of you, the best presentation of you on your profile or anywhere on your Facebook or anywhere that you want to put it, or just have it on YouTube and you can put up the keywords on YouTube that you're a job seeker.
I think you just put yourself in other people's shoes. I mean, I've certainly worked for corporate companies and hired lots of marketing coordinators and assistants and managers to work with me, and especially nowadays when you open up a job opening and you get 500 resumes in 3 days on a slow week, there's just no way that you have time to go through a resume in 30 seconds, much less watch everybody's video. So I think taking the idea of a video resume, reposition it, I certainly think it's a good idea if you have a blog or some sort of digital home for people to come back and find out more information about you, such as on your LinkedIn profile, but I don't think I would view it as a resume. Look at it in some sort of, no one's gonna necessarily look at that as a first opportunity. It might set you apart in the second round or the third round or fourth round of interviewing, or set you apart later on down the road, but I guess I don't think I would position it as a resume. I would have it as some sort of deeper, I guess, sales pitch or something, but because I see a lot of companies that are offering opportunities where you can create videos and then they send them to companies and replace a resume, things like that. It's a waste of your time and it's a waste of money because as a hiring person, no one's going to look at it. No, we just don't have time.
Can I add something to that as a headhunter for 33 years?
Yeah.
It's all, the resumes aren't gonna be looked at because most companies are regulated. So it could be color, sex, any type of profiling. But what does work, a lot of good candidates now, they do a presentation where they show their skills and what they know.
Right.
They can look at that, but they can't look at a resume. That's the way around the resume to get a company.